Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. And so then today I'm going to be using a team where I am not allowed to feature any secret abilities on it at all. So also, as you can tell, all of these Loomians have just their normal abilities, which also is fine. The reason why I'm doing this video isn't because people have actually requested it. It's more or less since the game came out, people have just been complaining saying people only win, YouTubers only win because they use a lot of secret abilities on their team, which isn't true at all. There's a lot of great Loomians that also don't need their secret abilities. In fact, some of their secret abilities actually suck. A really good example is actually Sedimaz. Sedimaz's ability right now is kind of trash. But anyway, also, I won't lie, right now there are a lot of really good secret abilities. Also, Obsidian, Eclipse, and Luminami having some of the greatest ones. Although, they can't exactly count starters because their Awakening ability is also pretty good. So that's what we're going to be doing today, though. Using a full team of non-secret abilities. Again, there are really a lot of good secret abilities like Vesperatu, Zulong, Luminami, Eclipse, Sorch is also really good. Seeronites is really good. Trumbull and Moochoons are really good, although I'm actually using the normal ability on Moochoon. They don't actually need the secret abilities on Trumbull and Moochoon. They still hit super hard, and they're very, very good still, so definitely would recommend them. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be using today. I decided against using Roamers as well, even though Roamers are also pretty good. I decided against using them. And instead I've gone for this team, which might not be the most balanced. You can definitely make a lot more balanced team, for example. You can definitely put Obsidian on without a secret ability. It might not be as good as a secret ability, but still pretty darn tanky. So yeah, this is the team I'm going to be using low. So hop into battles and try and get a couple of wins with this team and just prove that secret abilities, you don't really need them to win, which should be pretty obvious, but you know. Okay then, and here we are. So like I said, my team hasn't really got that many tanks. In fact, I'm pretty sure Himber is my only real tank on my team. Like I said, most of the tanks I actually do use, I just use the secret ability because they're a little bit better than their normal ability, but that's completely fine, honestly. So I have to basically bring the Obsidian no matter what. Oh, it's actually pretty good against this team. So yeah, probably should have slapped Earthquake back on it a little because I kind of forgot to. But anyway, that's fine. Terrafly looks pretty good to bring in general. So I mean, yeah, his entire team kind of bad against it. I'm going to have to bring Moochoon for the Obsidian. If you actually don't know, Moochoon is one of the best killers for the Obsidian, so that's nice. Although I don't have the secret ability, so I'm not going to hit as hard as possible, but still, it's a good ability. Borok looks pretty good as usual, because it's a Borok, believe it or not. And last but not least, I might as well... Do I want Revenine? I want to bring Tatab, to be honest. Tatab does look pretty good, but Revenine does resist all of Seeronight state, so I'm actually just going to lead off with it, because I'm predicting Vesperatu lead. Okay, so then, I actually was going to predict the Seeronight lead, but okay, Vesperatu I guess is fine. We basically can kick Fire Breath here. Even if he goes into the Luminami, we have got Mega Chomp, but we can just swap out. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Fire Breath. He could have Shadow Sprint, which he doesn't. Just going to take a Fire Breath to the face line, and that's a one-shot. Easy peasy, so far so good. But yeah, Revenant's actually pretty good. Not a lot of people really use it, because I can explain it, but also there's a lot of good fire types right now. And also Revenant's one of the frailest, but it is the quickest fire type in the game, right behind Volclo, or at least, but Volclo is complete trash, obviously. So the one niche for Revenant being a fire type is that, hey, you have a really good speed stat, and right now you can actually outspeed Dusk, which is also good if you have a very smart one, which I have. So yeah, you could also run smart and nimble, not just very nimble, but I like the very nimble one. Anyway, here looks like a good swap out for Terrafly. Terrafly has I've dumped a lot of range defense onto it, so I guess Terrafly is kind of a pretty tanky Loomian right now. But yeah, since the Luminam is here, I actually got a crit. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Okay. I could set up Barbs, which is probably a very smart idea, but I'm just going to go for the Parasitize, get some health back. Okay, it doesn't swap out. I'll take some health back. It's not a lot, but if this one doesn't crit, actually no Chili Chomp, that probably will do quite a bit. That did about, what, half of my health that I was on? 120-ish, so we could just hit it, but there's no point. We'll swap out. Chili Chomp isn't really going to hit, what, Revenine super hard, or actually, Himber could come out, but I don't really want to trap myself into Yes's Wrath. Icicle Trap is another good option, though. Moochoon we kind of want also for the Obsidian, so I'm trying to keep it as healthy as possible. Borok could come out. It can take a hit and just Mega Chomp, so I think that is what I'm going to do. Luminam I think is running a health amulet, so it's going to get some health back. Chili Chomp shouldn't hit me too hard, so we should be good with that. Yep, Chili Chomp again. So, also, not exactly the smartest player. I'm guessing he just sees green arrows and just clicks them. It seems like it, at least. But anyway, Click Mega Chomp, that should do a butt ton of damage. He's gonna click Maroon. Yeah, it just lives, which is fine. We probably... Actually, no, I got the flinch! I'm gonna say we might lose Borok, or I might just let live, which would have also been fine. We're gonna click Earthquake. We could click Quick Pounce, but you know, in case he swaps, which he does. It's not secret ability because it's alpha, which is like a downside to using alpha ones. It's kind of difficult. Actually, it's not even secret ability one, but even if it was, we'd probably be able to two-shot it. Like right now, we can just two-shot it. It wouldn't have done that much damage, so yeah, it's not really a TP train. So we can't exactly count this battle technically, but still okay. I mean, you know, man, I'll take an easy battle, man. I'm not complaining about easy battles, alright? I am not complaining about easy battles. So yeah, even he's not using a secret ability team, hey! So yeah, but yeah, secret abilities don't really matter on your Loomians. Like, some abilities like Eclipse are obviously going to be super good, because they're just so good. Like, it gives you another 2 immunities, and if you do get hit by those immunities, you get a speed boost. Why wouldn't you want that rather than the normal Circadian, which is alright, but I mean the normal is just way better in more situations. So yeah, like I said, you can easily win without secret abilities. I don't know why people are always like that. Also, there's a couple of trolls in there that some people actually believe that some YouTubers are like only decent because they use secret abilities, which isn't true at all. I mean, also we put a lot of time to get the secret abilities, so of course we're going to use them. I mean, they take a long time to get, man. They take a long time to get. I tank that. I think actually Bork just wins me the game. It's Serenite and then Luminami. So yeah, we Earthquake this. Luminami is weak, so we can basically just Quick Pounce it, but might as well Mega Chomp. We outspeed it anyway. Or at least we should. Yeah, we probably will. I'm pretty sure we outsped it the last time. And there's a Luminami, which isn't secret ability, I would assume. Yep, not secret ability. And that should be that game. So then, what do we learn from Battle 1? Not really much, because they also weren't using secret abilities. Anyway, on to Battle 2. Okay, then, next battle is up, and we have Maz Pro. Okay, so then, he's got his own Tatab. Actually, we've got a lot of similar Loomians. Also, I am going to have to bring the Himber. This is going to be pretty good for the Moochun. That's kind of it, to be honest, though. And I guess the Borok. I'm going to lead off with the... I don't want to lead off with Tatab. The Ursol is a scary lead, and he probably will lead off with it. So I'm actually going to lead off with the Rev9, because we outspeed it, and we can potentially one-shot the Ursol there. Borok looks, again, too good to not really bring, and I'm going to guess Terrafly is my best bet. We have to worry about the Tatab. We also have to worry about the Himber, the Obsidian. So I want to get rid of my Borok, since he has like quite a few things to drop its boast, and we'll bring the Moochun instead. The Tatab looks good, just to like try and decrease this. If he leads into the Borok, it's also going to click Earthquake, which is going to be terrifying. Which is, I want to lead off with the Tatab, but it's not exactly a great idea. Leading off with the Pharaoh, okay. That isn't really good for either of us. I know I can't one-shot him low, so it might... I'm best at just to swap out, to be honest, into Himber. I'm pretty sure he had a fire... No, he didn't have a fire type. I didn't screenshot his team, so yeah. But I'm pretty sure he didn't have a fire type. I'm gonna go into the Himber. Wish I had my Earthquake and my health. No, my Heavy Shield. That would have been great. Nope, he's gonna hit 5 on the first turn. I wish I got that lucky, man, because I never do. Might as well get up Icicle Traps. We could actually Quicksand, because he's also going to go into the Tatab and then click Jungle Jutsu. Or Nature's Force, but Rev9 resists it. I could go into Tatab as well, but no point. I'll go into the Rev9. So I'll set up Icicle Traps just for something. No, actually, staying in. Okay, that didn't do that much. The only way he can kill me here is if he goes for a... Boulder Blast again and hits all 5 of them, I'm pretty sure. So we'll click Winter's Fury here. We'll also see if it's Temper or if it's Idio, depending on how hard I hit. And I'm pretty sure that's not Idio. Although it didn't really do that much, to be honest. Like, it didn't do that much at all. Okay, we're going to lose Timber, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but Ferroglyph is pretty good like, as a Loomian, which is why I didn't want to slap it on my team, because of how good Pharaoh actually just is, naturally. I'm just going to click Kate's Wrath, just try and get as much damage as possible. If that doesn't KO me, which it does, okay. Anyway, now we can go into our Terrafly, because we know we can take a hit from it, and we can just one-shot it back with Parasitize. If they swap out, obviously I'm just going to nuke something. So yeah, also it's a level 100 battle they requested, so I got to be careful about the energy, since nothing's going to run out of it. I should tank that, Terrafly is also mining his TP trying to take that from a smart one. And there's a one-shot. I got a crit. Wasn't necessary, but I'll take him in. And I'm going to get about half my health back, which isn't really that great, because the it was kind of weak. But also, you don't want to swap into a Terrafly. I mean, yeah, you don't want to swap into a Terrafly on a Pharaoh, because in case it just gets a little bit of damage, it can then one-shot you. There's the Barrock. Fell into the Ice Trap, so I'm going to get a lot of health. There's the Boast, which again is great. Sullen is also not going to click Mega Chomp here, there's no way, so he's going to click Earthquake or Raging Tackle. So Tatab's the best play here. He's not going to click Mega Chomp, there's no way he would. Unless he's a very big brain. Yep, Earthquake. Sullen. That did still a lot, obviously, because it's Barrock even. We're going to go for Bushwhack, obviously. I'm guessing the Urusol will come out low, so I should swap out into my Revenine here, but just in case, I want to just like stay in and just get as much damage as possible, because Barrock is scary. Like I said, as long as it actually stays in, this might KO Len. It might not. No, it's just too low. Just a bit too low. Okay, well that actually really sucks. That little bit of damage just like sucks. But we have the Revenine, which can come out actually now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Revenine's a good one. We can Shadow Sprints. Yeah, I wish I had Final Ruse on this thing. That would also be nice right now for that. So then, this is going to be a close one. His team is actually fairly good against my team. I mean, my team is kind of weak to Barrock on almost everything, so it kind of makes sense. So yeah, like I said, it's not the most like... I didn't really think about the team too much. I just kind of like grabbed 7 things that don't have secret abilities that I have and I like a lot, and kind of slapped them on the team and thought, okay then, let's try and get a win with this. Probably would have been better if I actually brought the Urusol instead of like, I don't know, maybe the Terrafly maybe. Just to like get rid of that Barrock, because I got led off with my Urusol, and also if he did lead off with his, I could have also got the Boast decreased, but he led with a Pharaoh, which also would have given me another opportunity just to like try to one-shot it. There's the Moochune, that makes sense. Can't exactly, it's gonna hit me hard, but it's actually not secret ability as well, nice. But I resist it, so it's not exactly the biggest brain play. We might as well stay in and just Fire Breath, I'm pretty sure, just for the damage. Actually, we could Mega Chomp. I think Mega Chomp might hit a little bit harder. Because Moochune has like no range, or has no melee defense really. So we could Mega Chomp, but it's not really going to like do that much still. So I want to Fire Breath, I think. I'm just going to go for the Fire Breath. What are you going to do? Didn't do that much. Raging Howl's going to take it under half. We just tank it low because it's resisted. Okay, Fire Breath should be just enough. And actually get a Temper Booster, never mind. I can basically click Fire Breath now, and the Moochune will go down. If he brings out the Urusol, oh, actually there's a crit. So I didn't even need any of those boosts, I guess. All that Raging Howl damage. If it's a Urusol, Shadow Sprint all the way. If it's Obsidian, Terrafly for the Provoke. It's Eclipse, okay. Do you have Urusol or not? You have 2 Loomians, probably this and Obsidian. I can't see you not bringing Obsidian. We're going to Fire Breath obviously here. Which I don't think that's a good idea. Might as well just go into Terrafly. Get no damage basically, because it's going to Luminous Raw or Scapegoat. It's going to have to be one of them. Luminous Raw, we resist it, and we have good range defense. Even if he takes this down, we still have Moochune that hits super hard. And basically we click Parasitize. If he swaps out, we nuke. If he stays in, he has to Scapegoat a Raging Howl, which Raging Howl might KO us, but good chip damage I'll take on him, okay. I'll definitely take that. This is where like Final Ruse would be pretty nice on Revenine as well. Just for like, just annoyances, like once it's done its job and taken out a couple of Loomians or Revenge killed something, click Final Ruse, take another one down while you're at it, while you're weak. Gonna swap out. I would probably do the same. This is gonna chunk super hard. It's actually Tatab. I forgot. I don't think no, actually no, I haven't seen you yet, have I? That's a one-shot, and Terrafly is now full health, so it was a kind of a complete waste. So yeah, and surprisingly, no Obsidian. I brought the Moochune just for it, to be honest, but hey, I'll take it. So yeah, we didn't even need the Moochune, okay? But yeah, Moochune is really good at KOing, and that's like trying to get rid of the Obsidian, obviously. We could provoke it, but I'm pretty sure it absorbs it with its ability. So we might as well... Nope, just forfeits. I mean, that was also just my game to win right there. So there we are then. 2 battles back to back. Okay, so I think it's safe to say this, again, isn't exactly the best team. I wouldn't exactly recommend entirely using this team, because also, I mean, if I quickly, like, swap it up a little bit, I mean, also, yeah, like, hard hitter on quick, hard hitter priority, hard hitter kind of tank, but mostly ambush ability. Very quick Loomian. Actually, I guess it'll be better if I do this. So, quick Loomians can hit pretty hard, especially Tatab, and Rev 9 can after the temper boost. Our really hard hitters, Bork just nukes. Our use all his priority and hits hard. Muchun is not exactly that bulky, but kind of like a range tank, but again, a range like nuker. Basically, Himber is just there for like a tank, but again, wouldn't really recommend this team, but like I said, I mean, there's a lot of Loomians that also prefer to run their secret abilities, but especially starters. I mean, starters, Awakening is completely fine. A good example is like Zulong. You don't really need this secret ability. It gives you a little bit of damage boost, but you can't like paralyze, you can't burn, paralyze or freezing with elemental burst. You can't get like any flinches with like Chili Chomp. So if you do run Awakening Zulong, you can also run Tase. If you run Tase on on the secret ability Zulong, you actually can't get the paralyze. So it's just a really weak like static shock basically. It's just not really worth using. So yeah, there are some Loomians that you can use also without their secret abilities. A lot of the secret abilities are good though. Does that mean you really need them? Not really. I mean, you can still win. It's just kind of like an excuse most people make up to like argue that they're losing a lot of battles because they don't have secret abilities. So yeah, there we are. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to leave off there, okay? So, like I said, you don't need secret abilities at all. I mean, I use a lot of Loomians right there. There's a lot of really, like, every Loomian has like a decent normal ability that is still worth running, except from like a couple of them like Sorche. Obviously Propay can't run a normal ability. Example, another one is like, I guess like Eruptodon does suffer a little bit with not using the secret ability. Like some Loomians would definitely prefer the secret abilities, but the normal abilities are mostly like fine for a lot of them. Again, some exceptions being Sorche, but hey, aim Sorche, right? No, don't use that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.